Hi everyone. So today I'd like to talk about the streaming service Spotify and the impact it's had on the music business. Everything from how it's changed how audiences choose to consume their music and how it's changed the game for recording artists who are looking to make a buck selling their music. So just before I get going, I'll give a brief summary of Spotify. So it was founded in the late 2000s, and it's a streaming service that offers different levels of membership for access to music. So there's a free service that allows you to stream a large library of songs in different assorted playlists, though that free membership does come with some limitations. There's also a premium service where for a basic monthly fee, you're able to pay to listen to songs on demand, listen to music completely uninterrupted by ads, and even download songs offline to one of your devices to listen to when you're unable to stream online. So it's definitely a service made with the consumer in mind. It's convenient and easy to use and on-demand content. And it's pretty clear that consumers are taking full advantage of it and more people are flocking toward it. And one article that I read, I'll put the link in the description, from 2012 to 2015, the number of people who pay for music streaming services jumped from 20 million to almost 70 million. So this spike in subscriptions to streaming services could also be linked to recent revenue numbers released, which shows that the recorded music industry, which saw a massive decline in revenue after the 90s when the digital revolution took up speed and pirating became more and more common, now from the year 2010 all the way to 2015, the revenue hasn't declined dramatically as it did in past years, but rather remained pretty much flat, and there was even a bit of an increase in 2015. Now, I don't have any specific data as to whether there's direct causation here, but it definitely makes sense. Pirating seems like a good option when you have to pay for each song individually and go through the hassle of downloading each individually and putting it onto your device. But if you have the option of paying just a flat fee monthly and getting access to a massive library of music, then suddenly pirating music just seems like a bit of a hassle and not really worth it. So from the outside, this all seems great. It's a service that consumers enjoy, and we've seen this given the rise in subscriptions. And given the numbers that I just mentioned in regards to the revenue of the recorded music industry, it would seem that Spotify and other streaming services are actually helping to curtail piracy, which is what sent the industry into a big downspin in the first place. So just from the surface, this seems like a win-win for everyone, for the consumer and for the industry. However, these music streaming services don't come without their issues. There is actually an argument to be made that Spotify and other companies that offer these streaming services will actually hurt the music industry in the long run. And that's because these streaming services are renowned for not paying enough money to the rights holders of the music that they stream. I think it might have been, Taylor Swift or some other big pop singer who, I think in the past year or two, had a bit of a public spat with Spotify where she refused to place her music on the service because of the poor profits it gives to artists. And I guess the argument essentially was that creating music, it takes a lot of creativity and hard work, and so if consumers want quality music, then the artists and the right holders must be compensated for it. And so there definitely is a genuine concern that with artists being paid so little from Spotify and other streaming services, it will just lead to unsustainability in the music industry because there really won't be much incentive or even physical means really of producing top quality music if the artists and the recording companies are only earning, 0.00 something of a penny per stream. So it should be interesting to see where this goes next. Will Spotify have to raise their prices to better pay their artists? And if they do, will that send consumers running away again and going back to piracy because they don't want to deal with the high monthly fees? Yeah, I guess we'll have to watch this one. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back here next week.